Hello and welcome into this presentation of Corporate Soccer TV. My name is Neysmith and we are at Collège Notre Dame in Montreal, Quebec, Canada for this evening's game. We are featuring action from the Premiership division this evening as Sky United FC take on Penetrators FC. Teams are about ready for kickoff, and we are underway at Collège Notre Dame. An 11 versus 11 match, full 45-minute halves, and we're taking a look at the referees there on the right side of your screen. Luis Vargas, the head official today, assisted by Bin Han and Yassine Fakfa. A multinational officiating crew, as usual in the Canadian Corporate Soccer League. Penetrators wearing their dark uniforms with white trim, and they will be attacking from right to left on your screen, and Sky United attacking from left to right. Trying to move through quickly are Penetrators, but it is taken away by Sky, and there will be a foul on the play. Sky United FC, one of the most decorated teams in Canadian Corporate Soccer League history. They've been in the league since the league was founded in 2007, playing at a variety of different levels. One of the most decorated teams. As this one is cleared up the field and will bounce out of bounds. Penetrators made up primarily of players from the English college stream here in Montreal. As they try to control the ball, and now they'll play it all the way back to their goalkeeper. An overcast day at Collège Notre Dame here in Montreal. Shouldn't pose too many problems for the goalkeepers, as sometimes at this field, the sun can really be a problem, particularly for the goalkeeper to our right. But it appears that they won't have any trouble this afternoon, this evening. A throw in down this near side for Penetrators. Keep in mind we are playing on an American football field, but the yellow lines are the ones that matter for this match. Ball forward now, and it's a heavy touch and will be collected by the Sky United goalkeeper. This one rolled out, turning on the ball in the midfield. A fancy move as he tries to move forward. Now they attack forward with pace. It's a through ball for the striker to run on, but he was outnumbered, and it's collected calmly by the center back. Sky United FC, I remember a few years ago, they were the class of the Canadian Corporate Soccer League, as this play will be offside. Led by Mike Trayan for the longest time as a manager and a player. And they had some decent talent on that team, including a former professional, Reda Aguram, who spent some time with the Montreal Impact before the Impact went to MLS. Actually played under Mark DeSantos. As here's a ball forward, well controlled. Penetrators in on goal. It's a nice stop as the goalkeeper was quick off the line. Ball still in on the far side. Sky United trying to see it out. Penetrators play it into the box. Left-footed ball in, top of the box now, trying to play it through. It was a pass too many and is cleared away by Sky United FC. There's a long drive that goes well wide. Just finishing up on Reda Aguram. He played for Mark DeSantos, who is now in charge of Vancouver Whitecaps FC in MLS. Back when DeSantos was coaching the Montreal Impact circa around 2008, 2009, I'd say. He also coached the Trois-Rivières team, the minor league team, or the affiliate team of the Impact. Another longtime player for Sky United FC was Junior Edinson Reynel, who unfortunately passed away a few years ago. Longtime member of the Canadian Corporate Soccer League. This goal kick up the field, knocked forward by Penetrators. This one headed back, and it is calmly back to the goalkeeper, who puts it forward with his left. Penetrators, a younger team. They will probably have the physicality advantage, and so often in the Premiership division, we see that it's the team with the best conditioning that usually emerges victorious. But here's Sky United with a chance. They swing wildly at it. It's blocked by Penetrators, and they'll try to dribble it out of danger. Moving forward, shown away by Sky. And a ball forward, knocked away. Yes, usually it's the team with the better conditioning, as the first 10 minutes of the match can be pretty good, pretty crisp, but then it's whoever has sometimes more subs and whoever has more conditioning. We saw it just the other night with Cafeteros FC, where they started very well, but then were more or less dominated by the opposition. That game, an exciting 3-2 final in favor of LGQV, who should be interesting in the Premiership division this season. We have a veteran officiating crew today. Luis Vargas has been around a long time and knows what he's doing. He's the head official today. Binhan and Yassine Fakfar are also veterans in the Canadian Corporate Soccer League. As a player is down to his knees after receiving the ball. Every Canadian Corporate Soccer League match has a physio on site, but it looks like the physio will be able to stay on the sidelines for right now as the player's back to his feet. And I believe it's actually, it's Penetrator's ball. And they'll see if they can ping it forward here. Ball right around the center line. Official just sorting this one out. I believe we are set to go. Ball being put into the box. It's a good one, just nodded on by Sky United FC. And now it's out for the right back. But it's taken away by Penetrators, and they'll try to break into the box. There's a centering pass. Open look at goal. He doesn't take it. Tried to dribble, and the chance is gone. Oh, or is it? Here comes Penetrators again, cutting inside. A long shot. Did that take a deflection? I do not believe it did. And it will be another Sky United goal kick. Penetrators appear to be firmly in control of this match. As I think this may be the 5th Sky United goal kick already, and we're in the 9th minute, as you can see. If Sky want to be successful, they'll have to get on the end of those goal kicks, and whether it's building from the back or just being a bit more aggressive in the midfield, they'll have to do something. As here's Penetrators. They've got a man who's wide open out on this near side, right on the last man. They try to put it over the top, and there's some options in the box if you can get onto it, but it doesn't look like he'll be able to, and it's another goal kick. It's a full 90-minute match here, 2 45-minute halves. And it looks like Sky United may be in for a long evening. Again, they go long with it. And again, it bounces to Penetrators. They'll have to change something up there. It's either going shorter with the goal kicks, because it looks like they're going to have a lot of them today, or it's just trying to get on the end of them. There's a ball across the face of goal, and they'll blow it dead anyways because there was an offside on the play. Yes, Sky United FC, one of the longest tenured teams in the Canadian Corporate Soccer League. As we said earlier, they've been in the league since it was founded in 2007. Other teams that have been around a very long time include FC Ubisoft, a game programming company here in Montreal. They've been around since 2008. Manulife Financial, another one. Desjardins have also been a long tenured team, and they've really grown with the league. But as we said, is now in its 13th season. Left-footed ball up the field. Trying to play it across. And it looks like Penetrators are actually going to keep this ball in, or they did momentarily, but then it's out of bounds for a throw-in. The play has been firmly 2 hour left today, or so far today, through the first 10 minutes. We'll see if Sky United can break out somehow. Here they come across the halfway line. Can't seem to string the passes together, however. Penetrators playing it forward. That's a nice ball up the field. A chance for a shot. It's a low dribbler that is easily gathered by the goalkeeper. Not enough power. And no placement behind that one either. This one knocked down by Penetrators as they bring it forward. But again, it's defended by Sky. Now Sky bringing it through the midfield. Some space to run into here. But then it's two bodies that go crashing into one another. Penetrators bringing it back up the field, but it's knocked away. And now the official blowing it dead because I think there's a man who's down to our right. He dribbled forward and dribbled much, much too long. He should have released the ball maybe 5 steps or 5 dribbles before. And they do loft the ball back to Penetrators all the way back to their goalkeeper, who sees only his second bit of action today. Penetrators with the ball forward. They're onside this time. Here they come towards the goal. Left-footed ball right on the penalty spot. And oof, that's got to be an opportunity missed. That's out for a goal kick. Not sure if that was a shot or a pass across. It looked from our vantage point like a wide open shot on goal, pretty much right from the penalty spot, as we said. It was well worked from the back and the goalkeeper's hands right up the field in the blink of an eye. And I would have to say that's an opportunity missed. Sky controlling it down, trying to put it up the field, but not nearly enough support for them. Now another ball over the top, onside again. This one controlled down, but then it's defended well. And just taking a look now, I'm not sure Sky United FC have the full 11 players on the field. I believe they may only have 10 today. And that may explain the early dominance of Penetrators. And doesn't exactly bode well for Sky in this one. Unless there's someone way out of screen. I don't believe there is. We've got the one goalkeeper there. Sky pushing it back. This one somehow stays in play down the far side. They move it into the middle, trying to turn with the ball. It will be forced backwards. Left-footed ball over the top. And I heard a whistle and it's for offside. Penetrators get the ball back. This one over the top again, and again gathered by the goalkeeper. We heard some whistles there. It sounds like there's another game going on. That one not for this match, however. There's a left-footed ball again forward, well controlled by Penetrators. He falls down momentarily back to his feet, but it's all for naught as Sky put it out for another throw-in. You can hear the wind picking up in our camera microphones. There's a long throw-in into the box. And that one just out of play, and it will be Sky United ball. "15 minutes gone, nothing doing thus far." Penetrators appear to be in control of this one. It may be a long afternoon for Sky. Diving header to the defender. And now Penetrators get it up the field. That one repelled away. For all the possession Penetrators have had, especially in and around the box, I can't recall them really testing the goalkeeper. There was that one long, rather weak shot that was a simple save, but he hasn't really been strained too much. Perhaps that changes right here as there's a ball up in the air, but it is well out of the box and further cleared by Sky United FC. And that will be a foul against Penetrators, a shove from behind. A vital clearance there, as if he didn't get all of that ball, Penetrators would have been through. Now this one bouncing in the midfield. Knocked down by Sky United FC, and he's beaten one man, but then he sells short on the pass. And here comes Penetrators on the counter-attack. Dribbling around one. Ball up the field, but it will be whistled down. Looks like another offside call. Penetrators have been caught a handful of times already today with the offsides. Goalkeeper living a bit dangerously there with that line drive right up the middle, but it works out as Sky gets the ball. This one poked forward. Trying to put the dribble on. They fall down, and they're going to say that's a foul against Penetrators. So a good opportunity here for Sky United FC. Free kick right on the edge of the box. As there it is, taken over the wall and gathered by the goalkeeper. This one thrown out, and now maybe a chance for a counter. They're looking over the top again. And wow, look at that ball and counter. The wind firmly blowing in Sky United's favor right now. And this one is put well up and over. Ball up the middle. Knocked down here, 35 yards out. Plays it across. This one stays in play on the far side. Penetrators looking to move it forward. Moving up rather gingerly. We'll see if they try to reset. And really the man had nowhere to go there, but it looks like Penetrators will keep the ball. And they'll get a quick sub in. 20 minutes gone, no score. Graham Neysmith with you here on Corporate Soccer TV. It's a match in the Premiership division of the Canadian Corporate Soccer League, which is the Canadian member of the International Federation of Corporate Football, or FIFCO. And now a nice ball up the field, a chance for Penetrators. And it looks like... no, it's a goal kick. Wow, that was a embarrassing miss. Is once again, it's well worked, but absolutely no finish from Penetrators. They could be up by 2 or 3 already if they could just get some kind of a good shot off. And it's got to start being discouraging at some point. You have a feeling they're going to get a number of chances here, and they have, but they've just been too excitable in front of goal. That opportunity there, and there was another one about 10 minutes in, right on the penalty spot, that ended up going out for practically a throw-in. Good goal kick, wind assisted, mind you. And there you can see the wind wreaking a bit of havoc on that defender as it went right over his head, and there's a foul against Sky United as he bundles over the back of the Penetrators player. Penetrators moving all of their men forward for this free kick. Pinged into the box for someone to run onto. Bouncing ball, then hoofed away by Sky. This one back outside, one touch ball into the box. Now left-footed ball across the face of goal. This one's right in there, but it is offside. Even from this vantage point, you could see the man was just in there a bit too eagerly. It was a good finish, but offside the call, and certainly the correct call that time. The sun's starting to get a bit low behind the trees. Just across from us here at Collège Notre-Dame in Montreal, Canada. But the wind's still firmly in Sky United's favor, and we'll probably see this, well, it's more or less a goal kick, carried some way up the field. As this one ricochets on and then is expelled away by Penetrators. That ball up over, well-timed run at the top of the box, brings it under, nice run in from the left side by that one player, and that shot is blocked. We saw the man from the left cut in through the middle, looking to be teed up for the shot, but the ball never got there, and now Penetrators will reset with a throw-in a dangerous position. Good throw in there into the box. This one knotted down and just gathered by the goalkeeper. He transitions it quickly out to the far side, and maybe a bit too quickly, but it might work out here. But that counterattack is well defended by Penetrators. And now a throw-in coming up for Sky United FC. The rare throw-in back to the goalkeeper. And he'll ping it up the field. Here comes Penetrators once more, bringing it around. And no one to pass to that time, as it will be knocked away. Good flow to the game, not too many substitutions to interrupt things. We saw the other night between Cafeteros and LGQV that they were making a substitution every single time the ball was out of the field, and it really made the game extra slow. But this one has good flow to it. Left-footed ball into the middle. Knocked away, not controlled by Sky. And now this one's off the leg and out of play. Graham Neysmith here with you on Corporate Soccer TV. Canadian corporate soccer action in the Premiership division this evening. Sky United FC and Penetrators FC still deadlocked at 0. Controlled in the midfield and knocked forward. Penetrators have had the majority of the possession and the majority of the chances 25 minutes in, but they have yet to really challenge the Sky United goalkeeper. A couple of glorious opportunities have been missed in embarrassing fashion. While Sky United FC, their only chance to speak of was a free kick from an awkward position next to the box that did not challenge the Penetrators netminder. Here comes Penetrators once more. You'll see this field at Collège Notre Dame can be configured to a variety of different setups. Of course, we have the football lines there. As this ball is thrown over the top and is knocked out of bounds. We have the football uprights and the football lines. Then you'll notice the blue lines on the pitch. That means it can be configured for 7 versus 7 soccer. And you'll see the nets off to the side. Just to the right of your screen now, Canadian Corporate Soccer League also offers 7 versus 7 in the summer, but really it's predominantly 7 versus 7 in the winter when they bring things indoors. And clearing attempt that goes wayward, but then a shot that goes equally not close. So yes, action for all skill levels in the Corporate Soccer League, including co-ed divisions and something for everyone. Check out the Canadian Corporate Soccer League website for details, and also give us a like on Facebook. Again, no short options here for Sky United FC, and the goalkeeper is going to start to tire with those goal kicks, only getting it about up to the 50-yard line here. Sky looking to break out, but they're under pressure now. And the Penetrators press almost took it away. Sky still in some trouble here as they can't break out. They just put it forward. Now, is this an opportunity? No, it is not. Embarrassing stuff. Nice throwing over the top. Catches the man on his heels. And here comes Penetrators into the box. Putting it right across the face of goal. It just misses, but Penetrators will get it back. Still danger. Putting it to the top of the box. This one outside the foot in. Just knocked away by the center back. And now this one is out. And it's a throw-in coming up for Penetrators. Is this where they're finally able to break down Sky United FC a half hour in? Throw-in controlled up high. And it's all the way back to the center back. Nice calm play, getting it out. That ball forward onside as indicated by the assistant referee. And now this one's pulled back for a foul against Penetrators. This one's sliced forward by the goalkeeper right to Penetrators. He has trouble controlling the ball, and he just pokes it back. Dribbling forward and stepping inside. Here comes Penetrators again. He's got support and he ends up using him. That one's swiftly along. But yep, they're offside again. Nice nutmeg that time. Sky United always seem to be a step behind, and now here comes Penetrators into the box all alone. It's a great stop from the goalkeeper. A rebound also stopped by the goalkeeper. A couple of nice saves there off of some Penetrators opportunities. And now foul indicated against Sky United FC. Still somehow 0-0 as Penetrators should be on the board. Wind really picking up now. And is this the opportunity to break through? Ball put high into the box. Couple of men left unmarked there. And now it is put into the goal. Finally a goal for Penetrators as they pounce on that loose ball in the box. We'll take another look at it. It was a well-placed free kick. And just falling towards it and toe-poking it home just ahead of the Sky defenders. And it's a 1-0 lead for Penetrators. And well-deserved, you've had to say. So in the 31st minute off of the free kick, it's not cleared. And it's the opening goal of this match. Sky United looking to respond quickly. They really have not been able to control the ball in their opponent's half of the field. Free kick was a line drive, and actually looks like they're going to get a corner out of this. It took a deflection off of the team in black, so now an opportunity for Sky United FC. They'll commit a few men forward here. As we await to see this one delivered. That one sliced into the box, hangs up there, now it falls down. An opportunity is volleyed well wide. I don't know if Sky United was complaining there that it should have been a corner kick, certainly a goal kick. As it was volleyed wide and no deflection to be had. Penetrators move it forward. That's a great ball up the field. Here they come on the run. They've got a couple of men forward. They're onside. The shot is, wow, well over the goal. There was a hint of offside. And then yeah, I think that's what they're going to call. I think they are whistling it dead for offside. So that will be the call. In any case, an embarrassing miss from just about the 6-yard box. If Penetrators can start finishing off their chances, it could get ugly, but they have not shown that they are able to. Here they come down the right flank, pulling it back, but Sky gets it back. And now a foul signaled against Penetrators. Goalkeeper calm play to get it out to the left. Nice ball over the top. In between defenders, knocked on. Here's another opportunity. Put up rather than out. Missing the control that time. Here comes Penetrators once more. One touch ball through. That one put into the box, knocked away. And here they come again, Penetrators moving right in there. A chance! Well blocked, and here comes Sky on the counterattack. If they get some speed up the field, they could be away and clear, but it's given away. Penetrators again. Pulling it back, there's a long shot. Once again, easily gathered by the goalkeeper. This one rocketed up the field. Our camera can hardly keep up as it bounces forward. Sky United takes a tumble, and it will be a free kick on the edge of the box. This one in a very dangerous position to be sure. This one, it looks like actually on the edge of the box, exactly 20 yards out, or maybe even a bit closer. And so here we go. That one, oh, it was a good effort, blocked by the Sky United goalkeeper and then out of play. They had another opportunity like that maybe about 20 minutes ago in a very similar position, and they tried to sneak it into the near post. The goalkeeper had easy pickings that time. This time forced into something of a dive to make the stop off of a hard ball heading towards the top corner. And now the goalkeeper is out of his goal, out on an adventure, and he probably just saved a goal as Penetrators would have been forward. They were caught off guard by the goalkeeper being that far out of his goal, and now offside is the call. Still just 1-0, the Penetrators goal coming in the 31st minute. Off of a free kick that was not properly dealt with and just smashed into the goal. Sky looking to thread the needle that time. But now it's defended by Penetrators. And here they come moving forward, weaving around a few men, but then they run into that defender who takes it away calmly. Smart play that time by Penetrators. Sky United caught up the field. That's a great ball forward, but it's just cut out by that defender. They get it back, however. Penetrators trying to slice it through. Goalkeeper off his line. Calmly passes it to a defender. And here comes Sky again. Putting it to this near side. And now that pass is out of play. Just about 5 minutes from time in the first half. Still 1-0 the score. And they'll bring this one back for a Penetrator's free kick. This one up the field. Everyone's on side according to the official. Now trying to burst into the box. Left-footed shot partially blocked. Here's another opportunity. He falls down. And the official is going to call the penalty. He was shoved to the ground as he tried to shift the ball to his left. And a penalty coming up for Penetrators as they look to double their lead before the half. So here we go. They've had so many opportunities this half. And can they double it? A very slow run up, and he ends up slotting it past the goalkeeper, sent him the wrong way. We'll take another look at it. A very slow run up, and then puts it calmly. He waited for the goalkeeper to make his move and then was able to put it into the bottom corner, and it's a 2-goal lead for Penetrators. And Sky United FC left searching for answers. We said in almost the first 10 minutes that we thought it could be a long day for them. We actually questioned if they had the full 11 players on the field. And Penetrators firmly in control now. Of course, in such a short season, goal differential will matter, so they'll want to keep going, Penetrators, as this season considerably shorter than what we're used to seeing in the Premiership division of the Canadian Corporate Soccer League. A ball over the top. Almost controlled down. It's a lot to ask, that move. Bringing it down with your right across your body. Would have been a nice bit of skill, but would have been a big ask as well. But it looks like that Penetrators will have a corner kick to try to increase their lead even more before the half. Seeing how firmly the field is tilted in Penetrators' favor, it's remarkable to think that we actually went a half hour without seeing a goal. And now lining up for the corner kick. This is the first corner kick I can actually recall in some time. Ball put into the box. It's just sitting there. No one wants to claim it. And now the official blows for halftime. A 2-0 lead for Penetrators after the first 45. We'll be back for the second half in just a moment. And we're back underway for the second half at Collège Notre-Dame. A 2-0 lead for Penetrators FC over Sky United FC. The goals for Penetrators coming in the 31st minute after a free kick was not dealt with by Sky United FC, and it was smashed into the net by a poaching attacker. And then a penalty was scored just a few moments before the interval to make it a 2-0 lead. Penetrators firmly in control of this match. They've had many a chance thus far. Not a foul throw on the other side. Really, you'd have to say that Sky United FC a bit fortunate not to be down by an even larger margin, as Penetrators have been in control. And here they come forward again in their black uniforms, trying to put it across. It's sitting there, and it will be cleared away by Sky United FC. They're wearing their green uniforms with white trim and attacking from right to left on your screen. Penetrators in black, as we said, moving from left to right. That left back not doing much, not much of an option, and now here comes Penetrators again, as they did so often in the first half. Maneuvering into the box to the byline, trying to cut it back. Ball will be kept in, and they'll put a lazy ball in there, which will be easily controlled by Sky United FC. And now, looks like a foul was committed by Penetrators. Graham Neysmith with you here on Corporate Soccer TV. We're at Collège Notre-Dame in Montreal, Canada. A nice evening here, and a nice July evening, we should say. Nice pass that time, and here comes Sky United FC trying to erase that goose egg from their scoreline, but they've given it away here. Penetrators moving it forward. It is knocked away by that defender. A reminder that we are playing with the yellow lines on the pitch today, as this one is chopped into the box and will be gathered by the goalkeeper. You'll see the yellow lines on the pitch are about, I'd say, 3 or 4 yards wider than the white football lines, as this ball is played forward and knocked away by Penetrators. Sky United have to do something to solve Penetrators. They have not had much possession, haven't had many chances to speak of. Really, their two best opportunities came off of free kicks from the edge of the box that were direct shots that were handled by the Penetrators netminder. Nice switch of the play that time by Penetrators. Trying to attack with speed, looking for a through ball. That one knocked down. That's a great run, though, on the far side. And nice ball for him. A few options in the box if he wants to put them there. Waiting here, looking for an opportunity and playing it back. Stepping inside, trying a shot. It's emphatically blocked by the Sky United defender. Ends up bouncing up into the air. Back for the volley, which is into the air haphazardly and then off ahead. Still an opportunity here as they control it inside the box. On his left foot, pinging in across. It's off a defender and into the air just outside the box now. Flying in and turning, and now here comes Sky United FC looking to attack with pace. That one to the far side, and it goes all wrong as they had an opportunity there on the break. That may be where to catch Penetrators FC. But we'll reset things on the far side. Penetrators dribbling in at will, trying the long shot. It ends up going in. It beats the goalkeeper. And it's a 3-0 lead. Our camera didn't quite catch it, but it was a long drive into the top of the goal. And it's now 3-0 for Penetrators. They've been the dominant team thus far. Really, they've just lacked a good finish. And if they start taking care of their opportunities, it could get ugly. Good battle for it on the far side, and here comes Sky United FC trying to cut it in, and it's knocked away. And now here comes Penetrators right back up the field. Sky United walking back as Penetrators brings it in. They shoot. It's out of range of our camera, and it looks like something happened there, and they're going back the other way. The official whistling it down. Looks like a goal kicker and offside as the goalkeeper sets it up there on his 6-yard box. We did see a pretty strong wind blowing from the left to the right in the first half, and it was in Sky United's favor. But now Penetrators may have the wind at their backs. Oof, a high foot there, and certainly a foul. Reckless play that time. And he certainly can't do that. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes in the book for that. And yep, good decision by the referee that time. Goes flying in with the high foot and then gives them a hard time restarting, and an easy decision for Mr. Vargas. First booking we've seen today comes in the 53rd minute. And now he just wanted a quick word, and we'll be back to the action momentarily. 3-0 the score, as you can see here at Collège Notre-Dame. As this one bounces out of play. We see just in the end zone behind Sky United's goal another team warming up for the game just after this one, as there's often double or even triple headers in the Canadian Corporate Soccer League depending on the day. On a weekday evening, most likely a doubleheader, but sometimes on Sundays they'll take up the field for more or less the whole day. 3 or 4 games back to back. That's the way it was when they were playing at Percival Molson Stadium a few years ago. Right in the heart of Montreal, a beautiful facility, great views. And now here comes Penetrators again. They've really got numbers forward, but they're offside, an opportunity missed. Indiscipline from the striker, really. You can't be going offside in that situation. It was something of a 4-on-2. But even from up here, we could see he was off, and it was a simple decision for the assistant referee on our near side. This one flicked on. Knocked down by the midfielder and back. Penetrators coming at them again. They've got an option on this near side. They've done a really nice job. Really, they've played an exemplary game up until the final touch. They just have not been able to finish off their chances, and here they come again, dribbling into the box, slipping it through. It's an opportunity, and it's another goal. Finally finished off by Penetrators. In the 55th minute of play, they make it 4. We'll take another look at it. It was a simple finish. They finally finished it off. As we said, we were just talking about how they've played an exceptional game all over the park. Defending, they've been great. Moving the ball around, it's been perfect. It's just that final touch, that finish off, that they have been severely lacking today. But they got one there, and I think they're just starting to figure it out. Their first goals came off of set-piece situations, including a penalty, but now it looks like they're starting to get it together a bit. A 4-goal lead now, and still 35 minutes to go. Sky United trying to go down the other side, and Penetrators will just let that one roll out for a goal kick. Penetrators looking long, didn't quite get enough air under that ball forward, but they are going to get a free kick about 50 yards out, looking to add to their already sizable lead. Really, if you count the penalty at the end of the first half, that came in the 43rd minute. Penetrators scored 3 goals in about 12 minutes. That after being held scoreless for the first half hour and only putting in 1 goal through the first 40 minutes or so. And it looks like their goalkeeper's all the way up the field to take this free kick 48 yards out. Would be a very ambitious effort to try for goal. And with the American football lines, it's easy for the referee to point out exactly where the one-man wall has to be situated. Goalkeeper puts it up in there. They're onside by the looks of things. It will roll to the goalkeeper, who heaves it out to this near side. Sky United smartly just knocking it up the field. They were under some pressure there. Now it's out wide. Kept in and looking to use his pace here. Sprinting right around the defender. Putting in a high cross. A bit too high for his teammates, over the goalkeeper's hands, in fact, but it's still in. There's another ball into the box. Just misses the attacker. Looks like the pacey defender will get back onto it, however. Lots of time for his decision. It's a nice ball into the box, knocked down. And it looks like it will be cleared. Great ball that time, as it was swung in. To this near side again. Putting it down low. They're onside. At the byline, putting in a cross. It's another one. A nice cross put in. It was a one-touch finish into the back of the net. You can see the cross come in. He just gets in there ahead of the defenders. That's just the defenders being discouraged and the attackers wanting it more. So make it 3 goals in 13 minutes to open up this second half for Penetrators, and this one is pretty much done and dusted, and there's still over a half hour to go. Penetrators making a sub, as everyone will be getting playing time, and as this one turns into a rout and everyone wants a goal. A good performance from Penetrators. You wonder how they'll match up against some of the other skilled teams in this Premiership division as the season wears on. Peaky Blinders and certainly FC Jazz, who are looking like very worthy combatants this season. Stadium 5, also not a bad outfit. They lost a heartbreaker to Peaky Blinders earlier this week. And here comes Penetrators again. Midfield is non-existent right now for Sky United FC. Penetrators bring it forward. They'll try a shot. It's blocked. And the danger's gone, at least for the moment. Now here comes Penetrators again. Bit of an awkward move, but he's still got the ball. No options wide for him. That's where he's looking. He wants someone out there. And he's going to turn it back Ooh, he sold his man a bit short that time with the pass. Sky United looking to break out. He's more or less all alone moving forward. He's got an option on the far side. Ends up playing it back. Looking for a through ball. That's where they're looking, but it's taken away by the defender. And a high foot, I think, that time will momentarily halt the play. That free kick taken a bit too quickly for the referee's liking. A reminder that, of course, the Canadian Corporate Soccer League using the latest FIFA rules. There's been a few updates to them. As here comes Penetrators playing the advantage as the referee, but now he'll call it back. One of them involves drop balls. I don't believe there are contested drop balls anymore. Those were always a bit of a dangerous part of the game. I must say I never enjoyed taking them when they arose. Other ones include off of goal kicks. The ball no longer needs to leave the 18-yard box before it can be handled by a attacking player. Also, substitutes don't have to always switch right at the halfway line. They can leave the field wherever's closest for them. All in an effort to speed up the game, get more playing time, as here's a free kick from 33 yards out. Looks like he's trying for goal. This one ricochets off the wall. It's awkward for the goalkeeper, but he knocks it down and controls it. Oh boy, that was a ill-advised decision. Well done by that defender to put his body into the player, but now here's another opportunity. Penetrators with the cross. Wide open. It's a one-touch finish. And it's another goal by the looks of things. Almost identical to the fifth goal. A cross in that is smartly put home with the inside of the foot. Yep, well directed home. Goalkeeper maybe should have got to that one, actually. But it was a smart finish. We were critical of Penetrators in the first half for not being able to finish off their opportunities, but they've certainly turned it around in this second 45. It's now 6-0, and it's turned into something of a rout. And you get the sense that the goal scoring may not be done. And that's a foul. Dead ball situation about 35 yards out. Now it looks like we have some verbals on the field. Referee calming that situation before this free kick is taken. You get the sense he's going to try for goal here. Nice sunset off to the left behind the Penetrator's goal. And here's this free kick. Won't even talk about that one as the goalkeeper looks to transition quickly to the far side. I think now Penetrators are really just going to exert all their effort into the defensive aspect of the game. If they can get forward on a break, they'll do it, but they won't be running down the ball with quite as much enthusiasm as they did earlier in the game. As this one is firmly in their control. I think they'll take more pride in keeping the clean sheet now than tacking on a 7th or an 8th. Or at least that will be their priority, you'd have to think. Oh, that's a perfect free kick. Well taken. Right in there. It's in the back of the net. We didn't quite catch it on camera, but really smartly taken off the free kick. He took it quickly. They caught Sky United napping. Not sure exactly how it found its way into the goal, but a smart goal from Penetrators. And Oof, we're 20 minutes into the second half, and it's 5 goals in the span of 20 minutes for the team in black. Penetrators reminds me a lot of a team from a few seasons ago, Passion Soccer FC, who were playing in the Premiership division. Very similar makeup to Penetrators' team. A lot of players from the English college system in Montreal, as here comes Sky United with a rare opportunity. Taking a tumble, nothing there, and here comes Penetrators again on the counter-attack. And that foul will hold things up. Smart foul. No need for a booking, just slowed things down. Or actually looks like it is going to be a booking. In any case, Passion Soccer FC were a good team a few seasons ago. Very similar makeup, as we said, to Penetrators, and played a very similar style of game. Didn't really have any one player who was the star on their team, just a really solid group of individual players who played well as a unit, and they competed with the top teams. I think they never could really make the step into the final to be one of the top 2 teams in the Premiership division, but they were always hanging around there as a very respectable kind of 3rd and 4th place outfit. As that one is defended by Sky United FC. Penetrators, they've looked good here, but you know, it'll be, I think Penetrators versus FC Jazz will be a very interesting match to keep an eye on. 2 young teams, 2 athletic teams, both very composed on the ball, and we saw how good FC Jazz were against the Keene FC just this weekend. To throw a beat down of them. Keene are a good team, perhaps in the wrong division, but they held their own. Trying to work their way up the field, down the far side. Graham Neysmith here with you on Corporate Soccer TV. Nice sunset here in Montreal. We can just see it over the treetops. And it sounds like there's a foul on the far side. And this one ends up behind the goal by the looks of things. Ball put in there dangerously, and Sky United will be able to try to compose themselves with a throw-in. This one back out to the 35. And all the way back to the goalkeeper. Just trying to pull up the other fixtures in the Canadian Corporate Soccer League here as I'm on the Corporate Soccer website. or not the corporate soccer website. I'm on Peloty.com. That's where all the results and fixtures can be found for the Canadian Corporate Soccer League. So just behind the goal, we see LGQV warming up. They'll be facing off with Cafeteros after this game is concluded. That'll be a fun game, I think. Cafeteros always bring a lot of pressure. This ball out of play. Looks like we'll have another corner kick. And now looking last week, exactly a week ago, Sky United had a lot of trouble actually against the team that's warming up behind the goal right now, LGQV, as they lost 11-0 to LGQV. FC Jazz destroyed Peaky Blinders. That's a surprising scoreline, a 7-1 win last week. And that one finds its way over the goal. Penetrators actually drew with Stadium 5. Stadium 5 are an interesting team, in my opinion. We know they can defend very well. Getting forward, they may be a bit suspect, but I'll be interested to see how they fare in the Premiership division this season. Stadium 5 lost 4-2 to FC Jazz, who I think are the class of this division. So they'll be an interesting outfit going forward. So Penetrators come into this game with a 1-0-1 record. They beat LGQV 2-0. And then they drew, as we said, with Stadium 5, whereas Sky United have not been competitive. But it'll certainly be interesting moving forward this season. That one is blowing dead. Again, that website we were just looking at, Pelotea.com, that's Pelotea. Honestly, it's a bit more interesting than what we're seeing on the field right now. A 7-0 advantage for Penetrators, and well deserved at that. Still a very nice sunset on this July evening in Montreal at Collège Notre Dame. Still a quarter of an hour to go in this one. We're trying to sort out what's going on the far side. Just a quick sub. And that should be a throw-in for the team in black. Yep, I think this will be an interesting year in the Canadian Corporate Soccer League Premiership Division. As we were saying, we can put out all 8 teams. There's the 2 playing today, Penetrators and Jazz. We've got LGQV, a very interesting team made up of primarily French college students. Then there's Cafeteros, who are always a challenge in their own right. FC Jazz, as we know, very good, as with Peaky Blinders. And then we have Stadium 5, who, as I said, are the interesting team in this league. I think they could pull off a few surprises this season. And then there's also the Keene FC. So it seems as though the Keene FC and Sky United are probably in the wrong league. They'll be the bottom tier teams. Up near the top, I think it starts with FC Jazz. That could have been a penalty perhaps, but the referee says get up, and I think that's a good decision considering the situation. Here comes Penetrators again, looking to make it 8. It's blocked. Another opportunity. Also blocked. A third crack at it perhaps. Oh boy. Again, as we said earlier, I think Penetrators at this point will take more pride in trying to keep a clean sheet than looking for number 8 or number 9, but it could always happen. Penetrators dribbling in. There's a long drive just over the goal. So we were saying the Keene and Sky will be battling to not finish last place, I'd have to say. Then I think Jazz is at the top, along with Penetrators. They're the top 2 in the league, I'd have to say. But then that 4 range is very interesting. We've got Cafeteros. They're probably in the number 6 team in the league if I had to rank them in power rankings. Then there's Peaky Blinders, Stadium 5. So it'll be interesting. There's a shot blazed over. So I've got them all written down now, so I can actually express my thoughts clearly here. So we've got the Keene FC, Stadium 5, Peaky Blinders, Cafeteros, Sky United, Penetrators, Jazz, and LGQV. We've already said Jazz and Penetrators are the class of this league. I can't wait to see those 2 outfits play, because that will be very, very interesting. And you know, Jazz, they always bring out a lot of supporters, and I think that will play a factor in that match. Then, as we already said, Sky United and the Keene FC will be the cellar dwellers this season. And then I think it's those 4 in the middle that will be very interesting, as here's Penetrators. They'll make it 8. Taking another look at it. Simple finish. Not really sure it warranted that kind of celebration after such a simple goal, but those 4 teams in the middle, Peaky Blinders, Stadium 5, Cafeteros, and LGQV. I think Cafeteros will probably be towards the bottom, but then LGQV, Peaky Blinders, and Stadium 5, I think that's going to be the most interesting battle to watch this season. So one of those teams aren't going to make the playoffs. I believe it's only 4 teams that make the playoffs. It's the semifinal and then the final. So someone will be left out. Knocked away by the Sky United defender. And you just get the sense, after I've watched these first few matches in this Premiership division, I think Penetrators, they're just as good as Jazz. They're just as physical. I think the only thing that could hurt them is they may beat themselves. We saw earlier on with those misses, those just mental lapses. They've got the skills to be the best team in this league, in the whole Canadian Corporate Soccer League. But they've got to keep it together. Look at that space in the midfield, as there's about a 15 to 20 yard gap there. This one blowing down. Just about 10 minutes from time here, the result has been decided. Well, the result was decided about 10 minutes into this second half, when Penetrators came out and scored, 5 goals in the first 20 minutes of this second half, we said. Penetrators looking to move it forward, but it is knocked away. And we already said in such a short season, it very well may come down to goal differential, and we said that those teams in the middle are so tight. Really, at the top, it could be very tight. And it very well may come down to goal differential. So Penetrators, even with the score like this, they shouldn't be letting up. I don't blame them for making it 8. But again, I think they'll take more pride in the clean sheet, something that very rarely happens in the Premiership division. Don't see a whole lot of clean sheets kept. Oh, that's a beautiful through ball, but it's just defended by Penetrators, and they were offside anyways. This one knocked back. Pressure being put on. Penetrators keep it in. He's got support. Ends up putting it into the box. Knocked away by the goalkeeper. Right to another attacker. And that one's out of play. Under 10 to go, and this one will mercifully draw to a close. Tough start to the season for Sky United FC. They lost 11-0 in their first game, and now here's a turnover. And that'll make it 9. It was blasted by the goalkeeper. A difficult start for Skies. Now it's 9-0 in this game, and they lost the first one 11-0, so it's 20-0 through their first 2 games. Really, a team in the wrong division. Honestly, if the division was... If you took Sky out and you took the Keen out, it'd be a 6-team division, and that would be very fun. Imagine, because right now we're looking at... It'll be Montreal Penetrators against FC Jazz only once in the regular season, but imagine if they played twice or even 3 times during the regular season. I'd be eager to see that. And hey, you know what? The way they're going, I have a feeling they won't just play the one time. I have a feeling they may be encountering one another in the playoffs at some point. A little bit of dancing there from Penetrators. That one just crept out of bounds. The official right on the scene to make the call. Long ball right down Broadway. And Penetrators knock it away. A little bit of bumping here, and Penetrators, here's an opening for them. The C's part. Good opportunity for a shot. Oh, it just goes wide. That one just crept past the post. From this angle, it looked like it was destined for the bottom corner. That's always a tough finish when you're moving to your right like that and you're a right-footed player trying to put it across the face of goal. Naturally, the ball is going to curve a bit, so you really have to get your angles perfect. And it looked like he got them pretty darn good that time, but it just crept by. Only about 2 minutes left in this one, I'd say. Referee may mercifully blow it down early. Spinning in there as Penetrators. Ball out. Looks like we'll have a corner kick. Corner put in there. It's a really good one. No one quite on there for Penetrators. And I think they'll get to try it again. Yes, they will. Looks like this one will be an outswinger. With the right foot. That one well out of the box. Trying for the spectacular. He's certainly offside. And that will do it. 9-0 the final score. An emphatic performance from Penetrators FC as they've established themselves as a team to be reckoned with in the Canadian Corporate Soccer League. That's it from Collège Notre Dame Stadium. My name is Graham Neysmith. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.